Orale, Cholo Trucker, Mas Movies and Shows. And here we got the movie Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Went ahead and watched it over the weekend in movie theaters, just like I said I would. And let me tell you guys what I think. Now, going into it, I was hearing mixed reviews. I heard a few people saying it was good. I heard a few people saying it was bad. I heard a few people saying it was overloaded, too cartoonish. And some were saying, hey, it was really good. Some said it was better than the first. Okay, here's my thoughts. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. So story goes, Winona Ryder, she's all grown up. She has a teenage daughter, a troubled teenage daughter, and she's very troubled because Winona Ryder and her husband had split up, and then her husband passed away. So thus now you have a teenage daughter who really loved her father, but dad is gone. He is no longer in the picture. He is on the other side, and she does not believe that mom, Winona Ryder, Lydia Dietz, can see the dead. She thinks it's a whole freak show. She says she's making it up. So daughter does not believe mom, and they have a really troubling relationship with one another. Now, I will tell you guys this, man. Man, these people age very well. From Michael Keaton to Winona Ryder to oh man, what's her face? Catherine O'Hara. Man, they age very well. So they have to go ahead, they have to go back to the small town, to the hometown, right? For a funeral and for the house and all the belongings. And while they're there, they run into a little bit of trouble and they actually have to rely on Beetlejuice. At the same time, Beetlejuice himself is having some issues. How so? Well, Danny DeVito's in this movie, and he is a little bit of a character playing a custodian, and he runs into some trouble letting open a case. Now, what's in that case? Well, what's in that case is Beetlejuice's ex-wife. And the story to that is somewhat funny to a certain extent. Um, it's not told in English, so you are gonna have to read a little bit of subtitles in this movie. But the his ex-wife, not Winona Ryder, not Lydia Dietz, he's actually got two ex-wives, right? So she's a soul sucker, which I'm not really sure. They don't really explain because everybody down there is already dead, but I guess she can kill you again. She sucks the soul out of you and you die again. I guess that's what it shows. Um, Michael Keaton is great as Beetlejuice. He still got it. Man, the guy's great. Damn it, the guy is great. On top of that, you have Willem Dafoe, right? Willem Dafoe, who basically plays an actor who was a detective. I guess he was part of a famous show when he was alive, but now he's dead and he's down there and he's trying to bring justice. But I'll tell you guys this much, man, it doesn't really make sense too much. But nonetheless, it's like, okay, so this guy played by Willem Dafoe, I forgot the character's name. I think it's like Wolf or something like that. It's like, okay, so he's trying to restore order down by the dead, and it's like he's dead himself. So I'm not really sure what's he trying to do. Is he trying to bust Beetlejuice? Is he trying to bust his ex-wife, who just keeps going around and is soul sucking every dead person that's down there? But it's aren't they dead already? So how is she killing them a second time? I mean, look, there are things where it is a little bit head scratching, where it's like, I don't get it. Doesn't really make sense too much. But nonetheless, there you go. Now, the daughter, Lydia Dietz's daughter, she actually, runs into somebody and builds a relationship with this individual named Jeremy. Now, there's a whole big story that comes with that, and that is the reason why Lydia Dietz needs Beetlejuice to help her out. So it's a good movie. Look, overall, I'll tell you guys this. Overall, the one that I believe stole the show, Michael Keaton does a great job, definitely, as Beetlejuice. But the one that really stole the show for me was Catherine O'Hara. You guys also know her. She's probably more famous for playing the mom in the movie Home Alone. Man, she did great. Man, she did really, really good. Overall, man, I thought this was a good movie. Is it a little clownish? I mean, look, it's Beetlejuice. I'm not really sure how serious you need to take this movie. There are a certain couple of scenes here and there where you're just kind of like, okay, this is kind of dumb, like really dumb. Like towards the end, the wedding scene with the singing, I thought was pretty stupid. I'm like, okay, it started losing me. I was like, wow, I was so engaged. I was really entertained. But now you're having this super long singing scene, and it's throwing me off. All right. But overall, I enjoyed it. I really did. The ending is a little bit you're waiting for this showdown. You're waiting for Beetlejuice's ex-wife to show up and finally find him because she's looking for him and he's doing everything he possibly can to avoid her. And when they finally meet, it's like, okay, now here is the part. Okay, what's gonna happen now? And it's a little bit of a letdown. It's a little bit of a letdown. I'm expecting a lot more, but it was a little bit of a letdown. Like, wait, that's it? Like, really? So I know I'm over here complaining about it a little bit here and there because look, it wasn't great, but it was good. I enjoyed it for the most part. I enjoyed the movie. I do recommend it. I mean, especially if you're a fan of Beetlejuice. I'm not gonna, go crazy and say like, man, I was a huge fan of the movie Beetlejuice. No, but I mean, it's a classic. I enjoyed it, and when I heard they're making a part two, I'm like, okay, cool. I thought it was gonna be terrible. Honestly, I really had low expectations for this movie, and maybe that's why I enjoyed it. But nonetheless, I enjoyed it. That is Beetlejuice, M.A.S. Movies and Shows. Cholo Trucker. Catch you guys on next one.